Hey there! I'm glad you're here. Ready to learn some pretty cool things? Let me know which ones you liked best in the comments afterward. Okay, let's do this. In ancient Egypt, people relied heavily on agriculture made possible by the Nile River for life. Its annual flooding deposits fertile silt along the riverbanks, creating ideal conditions for growing crops and sustaining their civilization in a largely desert environment. Crops grown in the Nile region were wheat, flax, lentils, onions, fruit, and barley for making beer, a daily drink for the Egyptians at the time. As a refresher from your last English lesson in school, a vowel is simply A, E, I, O, and U. But did you know that the word rhythm is the longest English word without a single vowel in it? On the contrary, the longest word with the most vowels is anti-disestablishmentarianism, which has 11 vowels. Would you believe that most ginger cats are male? Yes. Around 80% of ginger cats are male because the gene that produces their orange fur is located on the X chromosome. Since females have 2 X chromosomes, they need to inherit the gene from both parents to be ginger. The more copies of the gene she inherits, the more ginger she will be. And there you have it. A little science just for the fun of it. Brussels sprouts may be the most disliked vegetable for most people, but did you know it's among the most nutritious of all of the veggies out there? Please, and by all means, don't let me be the one to talk you into eating more Brussels sprouts. But know this, they're packed full of vitamins and minerals, have virtually no calories, no fat, no cholesterol, and they quickly fill you up. Not to mention, there are many creative ways to make them taste better. All right, that's enough of that. Next. Let's take a quick trip to Namibia in southern Africa. There, you'll find a surreal desert landscape called Dedvlei. This unique place has an ancient bleached white dried-up lake with starkly dead trees, all surrounded by beautiful red dunes. The visible contrasts between colors and its natural elements make this a must-visit attraction, as many have said. In your lifetime, you may have never heard of Dolbear's Law, but you certainly have heard crickets chirping. That's because this law, named after Amos Dolbear, describes the fascinating relationship between cricket chirps and temperature. The faster crickets chirp, the warmer the temperature is, usually. While useful as a rough indicator, using cricket chirps to determine temperature is not always perfectly accurate and can be affected by other factors such as humidity and the cricket's age.
The oldest known living tree is almost 5,000 years old. It's a bristlecone pine named Methuselah, located near Bishop, California, not far from the Nevada border. This tree has been around well before the Great Pyramids of Egypt were built. A study found that medical surgeons who grew up playing video games more than 3 hours per week make 37% fewer mistakes and have a 42% faster completion rate when performing laparoscopic surgery and suturing. The oldest known living land animal is a tortoise named Jonathan. He was born in 1832 and lives on the island of St. Helena. Sunsets only exist because Earth's atmosphere acts as a prism for light. Particles in the atmosphere scatter short-wavelength violet and blue light away from our eyes, so we can see the other colors on the spectrum, like yellow and orange. Believe it or not, honey never spoils. Archaeologists have discovered pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Let me explain. It takes Venus 243 Earth days to rotate once, but it orbits the Sun in just 225 Earth days. So what did you think? Comment below and let us know which one was your favorite. See you on the next one.